I'm not going to lie. The global info analytics for latest polls here, Omo Edia Bay. It's quite interesting. Now, for me, one thing I know is that the NDC are going to work on it. Unse mbrebi mebeka say I think say the NDC should have a research department. Now, research department nejuma wo monye ne say they should be doing research at least every month on a year and somewhere ekoso ewo manimu. What Ghanaians are thinking about policies via NDC edeba. So once they do it every month, no, they'll gauge what Ghanaians are responding to perfectly or positively and what Ghanaians are not responding to. So that the NDC will be a better party. Obi reach out to me no say NDC for they have a research department and Ipakra say Oshasiye Dr. Otukono, right? Dr. Otukono no share research. That's what the person said. I seriously don't know whether it is true or not. But I see, I'm not surprised because I've told you, say, if there's one thing about the NDC, is the fact that you see most of a futua meme our platform ways, you know, it appears say a new. Now so become no, not NDC for no more yet the dada. On say na me too for proud to the elections. Say NDC for MP impanyinfo bi omo polling agents no enye nkrofo bi a yemfa nso mo ye teachers ne professors bi en NDC fo mo nye polling agents until say NDC fo be wini Dr. Manebo ama ebe reveal ye no say futo na meme man ne kra na ya de NDC fo ye de da crans a meme be ma say futo no. Indeed, if there's one thing I know about the NDC political party, they do a lot of things but they don't talk about it. Ne san so mo nkan ntino ebe ye say wo mo nye until you see results. Intino no NDC mo ya de na de enti ameka san se nansen akwatia posa eye global info analytics for the betu dwa no nansen me hu interview bia I think Kafui Day I stand to be corrected Kafui Day interview eye Musa Dankwa of global info analytics o se akwatia data no odi tu dwa no NDC party pe ene ba ne ho ba beje data no NPP for amba beje. Na embra na mekai global info analytics for data na wo de tu dwa no edin kan no na NPP ene lead wa kwatia ema me ba be ye ho story kra wa ha eka se NDC for so mo ye adwuma na utie ensem ana Kafui Day global info analytics Musa Dankwa woka o se NDC for reach out to ono Musa Dankwa ema NDC for edge data no into out of 12 polling areas na clearly NDC ebe lusu no NDC for kokoye adwuma wo ho ema omutumi wini mu 5 and these are strongholds of the NPP but NDC adwuma wo mo ye data wo mba beje based on the reason why NDC na nkrofo e was polling areas no mo person beto ama NDC nti NDC ekoye hu adwuma ema omo wini 5 out of it internema NDC wini akwatia no and I'm like yes this is what we want. Inti sa post if there's one thing I know that the NDC will work on it. And I personally believe that they should keep on working on it because it will make their party a better political party. Answer na mebaso no me the two posts na bremo de dada. The first one on party affiliations, how the NPP are losing their grounds in Ashanti region. And then the second one was on education level. It showed say Ghana has say omo a wo motai ko school dodo na no omo support NDC omo a wo monko school dodo no nso no eno nso omo support NDC. And then now the third one no age groups inti ye hwe mbebunu ene nkokrafo hwamo ena trese party no hwamo na support what you say hwamo na ase party nim no omo make up party what you say hwamo na ase political party no more support more. Ye fan kokрафo ni afa embebunu a party nim no hwan ena both NPP and NDC hwan na ye support yomo. And I think that it's a very important one. Why is it important? Ebe shape the type of politics in this country. Political parties no and obi a wotie me be belonging to both of the political parties no they will know the type of policies e was a womudi tuja, right? Because you see as a political party you want majority of your support base to be coming from the youth because youth no the future. Into oh no your political party na majority of support base no efri nkokrafo ho a wan hwe ya asem ema because nkokrafo no dodo na nkokrafo ati say so mo kwa na wu ni mbebunu na say you don't have a future na say party ni begu. It's as simple as that. But the party that has in collaborate and I say in mebunu bebre no, that party obviously has a future, and that party can shape and bring policies to develop the youth. Okay, and personally, that's why I think that this is very important. But answer to us on the in the comment box there is a book. Oh, here comment box ni mo book bi wo. Na se wutie me na wefuso. Wutie me na ya catch us say one hwe ya obenya diabetes. Ana wutie me na BP ewo so. Mesrɛ mo. Comment box mu book bi wo ho. Book bi a ebetrɛw enyama miense wo se wo ya. Ebema efukɛseɛ efiri so. Ebema excess fat efiri so. So wudi nyama wo book ni so pepepe a na oye diabetes patients and our diabetes krana odi di nyama wo book ni so and see how it's going to improve your situation. Now I'm saying this because you see initially when I wrote this book, me and I throw book no. When I wrote the book, I didn't foresee say a book no ebe have effect on diabetes patients. But in Krofo baby ato book na omo diabetes patients a womo atre me say it is having an improvement on their lives, right? It is based on the three things in the book I was say yeah. But what I'm going to say is a book no for yefu. So we fuso and our excess fat. And no ebema akofom. So auto book no in the comment box, link no comment box. So auto book no me ma 1 month. Udi so pepepe. Na se we fu ankofom and now who improvement in your energy, improvement in your life, in your strength. Mr. Come for a refund of your money. It's as simple as that. Say oh hena say oh you be our internet so so into book no who send your beto book na no problem. The number on your screen 055-807-4986. Just WhatsApp me or call that number and then I'll sort you out. Yanko story ni. Inti latest data na aba no etre say ye fa Ghana for from 18 years to 24 years. Ghana for wo mo di 18 to 24. Ye for mo a 10% etre say omo de wo mo person metre eye party a wo mo support. Inti ye fa Ghana 400 a wo mo nyina no omo di 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Atre say ye kan bebunu bebu omo no mo ye fresh in bebunu no. Emu ye fa emu 100 a emu 10 etre say omo no omo en person metre party a wo mo support. Emu 4 etre say wo mo support other political parties. Emu 10 eye floating voters. Omo de ometumi ato ama NPP and ometumi ato ama NDC. Na emu 54 eye NDC. And emu 22 eye NPP. And I think that this is an impressive record. This is an impressive record. I was saying me bompa yema NDC say whatever the NDC is doing, it is working. And they should continue to do more to get a chunk of the youth. Now, what you say, sa 18 to 24 years no. Omo no ye mbebunu a omo go through NPP 4 time. And you see, Martin say I'll do a story today. Martin say President Akufo-Addo ababonte kasa. Say ani Ghana sisi aye bre no Akufo-Addo ne time or ya de just 8 months or Akufo-Addo ababonte kasa ansem no. But you see, this data clearly shows you because ye can from 18 years to 24 years now. Omo na ye beka wo mo experience President Akufo-Addo amamu pa in their youthful age. Okay, because Obia President Akufo-Addo ba ya no we di 18 years no. President Akufo-Addo free so no. Now probably we di 26. Into that person no we who senior President Akufo-Addo be man na wo for breye. Ono ankasa around that time no were SS. These are the people who went through the free SHS under President Akufo-Addo. So how is it that after they went through the free SHS, majority of them are now supporting the NDC? It should tell you one thing. It should tell the NPP one thing. Inti 54% Omumu 54 e support NDC. And omumu 22 pe e support NPP. And no power obi frame ya na or church and see me atre me say, you see all this data e babon no ano anya ne wanwa. No susu say first no na say NPP for ewia eye abato nim. Inti ana nanka first no ube feel say NPP for e won crofo but ono de ohun say NPP for ni crofo. But this time around the NDC for eye ya NPP ntumi enwia no. Inti ana say NPP omo party na egu no ono de ohun say NPP de na komo ahon de ani. Enye say ade omo wi abato omo de bia na kenya de ebe hu say NPP kromo ye party. Right now it is giving way for people to also give such a friend saying observations, right? And can you blame them? You can't. But so far as it stands, so far as we are seeing today, right? So far as it stands, clearly no, Ubehune say the NDC are doing something better, and then it is now getting the youth. Every single thing shows. Okay. Now there are a lot of observations about this, and then you will do it. Don't worry. Now, yefa omo 25 to 34, and mind you, 25 years old no yankrophobia no mo 18. So be the 25 and there. President Akufo-Addo bae no. Na yemfa ne say we di 17 years. Right? Obi the 25 and there. President Akufo-Addo bae na we di 17 years. Omo so yefa omo 100 49 NDC, 27 NPP, and a floating voters 16. Yefo mo di 35 to 44. 35 years to 44. Omo 43 NDC. Omo 30 NPP. So you see, there is something happening. Unhune say for the NPP, as the age is going up, percentage in so kosro. It should tell you, and this is a clear example of the fact say the internet and the modern age today, sa tribalism adiene ya ne kan ye de ya asantefo nti ye de toma NPP no ewu. Because to me who say omo edi 35 years to 44 eko ende no omo na omo nso dodo na no eka sansem no. But below that age, omo de omo mbusa de ni biomu se me de meye asantini ntimi ntoma NPP dabi omo mbusa de no nti sa de no akate at age 35. That is my observation. Into offer age 35 to 44 offer omo 143 NDC 30 NPP. Now so offer age 45 to 54 nti ha say na say ya agba akokra no. No 45 to 54 mpo they still onya akokra mesremo onya akokra. But offer san crofo na offer 100 39 NDC and a 39 NPP. You see, every single analysis I may wa hano. On say sa data 3 nini na ye di bomo it is making sense. One of the analysis I may and say first no. Na ye kan ye see NDC ni MPP. Me ana me kan me say NDC ni MPP. Omo the same numbers. Na ye floating voters na man nipa wini about. On say ya na metai kasa asem no. Aha. Now, if the age of 45 and 54 now, it shows perfectly sasemu amekan no, because so shall obehun say NDC 30. In fact, me asemu amekan say NDC 40%, MPP 40, 20 na kan na floating. On say ya mekan. But data we say NDC 39, MPP nso 39. Very close to the analysis I made. And the ages 45 to 54 no shows exactly sasem na mekan no. So what does it mean? It means that sa age no adia na influence yomo say yento ambama party we enye party we no enye ne nende influence the youth. So NDC got something right. Probably omo research department no saw something years ago and they started certain implementations via and there were one kind. And I understand the NDC, if the NDC is not documenting certain things via amen the party na ba be attractive to the youth. I understand, because a political party, or the betuja, opponents no so be to me implement it. So I understand that the NDC, they are not documenting certain things. What you say? I understand. But clearly, this data will show you that a political party is very serious and they are working underground. Because the ages 45 to 54, it clearly shows the voting pattern of the ordinary Ghanaian, proud to sa Gen Z seeing this new generation ya wamuabe. Now, Osha ages 55 to 64, also something interesting happening. Osha sa age nenswa 48%, Ofankro 400 are 48 a NDC, 32 a NPP. Osha sa ages 55 to 64, we mo na obeka say okay, omo retirement, omo pension. Inti omo ende omo akọ pension no, edie no mu ehu a omo supporti NDC eja NPP. Most of no ubehu ne say probably most of them saw the era of Rawlings. Because obi ende we di 60 bia no unhu Rawlings. So these people are people who saw the era of Rawlings, and most of them are supporting NDC. And then oko age above 65 en kokrafone mbrewafo and also yeso dodo na no support NDC. Ubi samia, my own would be that yes, at this age, from, and another reason could be from the age 60 and above. Check out when they say from the age 60 and above, a lot of them are now supporting the NDC than the NPP. Another reason could also be that NPP by haircut our year a koko can pensioners. The NPP for the year pensioners no, and a man crofu we mubuefu. Because clearly these are pensioners. So how is it that today pensioners are supporting NDC more than NPP? It clearly tells you something has gone on. And now these people are seeing, say, two political parties, say and they say. Now, NDC doesn't need to be complacent because it could mean that NPP amemwa wamubu 8 years, and amasa data we ni naba. I would want to see the data after 1 year or after 2 years of Mahama buying. Let's see how it's going to shape. Right? Let's see the ABC after 4 years of Mahama buying. You heard the data nebeye, and I think that it will be very telling. Okay, but this data clearly shows, say across from Ghana Mbebunu to Mpenyifo Ninano, people are ditching the NPP. People are now seeing the NDC as an attractive political party. I'm not going to advise the NPP on what they should do, because me NPP ni. Me futu amedebema NDC ne say they should get their research team working. They should go on the grounds. Now I'm saying in Tosufo Ebabe Sungu Mahama Swa, that single act Mahama Suma say Yankongoto in Tos in Fio Mohono. Some news no are spread amende ukoko read the comment now head Yankro can. Hey, I was even surprised that people are reacting that way. I didn't know say Nanka Ghana for Kabe react sir. Me, I thought say Nanka Nkrofobe who we say was just one of those things. But what share the goodwill? Just that simple act. And I've also seen another video of Mamiphobia Mahama so say hey, so beto ye dear. It tells you how far that single act has gone. So you see things like that. Once you have a research team on grounds, they say, oh, we are someone can hey, sir. You see, it's going to help the NDC party. If you NDC party, no. Now, the analysis on the NPP clearly tells, say the NPP as it looks right now, they don't have a future. NPP does not have a future. Now, say Nyankrofor can say NPP omo ahwe a womo begu no. Mate say nan saying Papa ye friend saying Atachia aba be kasa so NPP engu da de ntia or say NPP is based on was he talking about some spiritual something be MPP party na spiritual the engu. Let me say okay. But o share the data no extra clearly. If you read from this data, it tells you that the MPP is not having a future. Unim nentia ene embrofufo bebre na no omo pese omo pame before ever back to omo krom no. There is a data on birth. Omo ehu ne say embrofufo no they are not having future. Yehu ne say embrofufo ni bebre omo mpe awo. Mbrofufo bebre na o hwe se nia LGBTQ ne nyema omo de omo ho akwakwo mu nti mbrofufo bebre mpe awo nti no ya predict say in future no sa amanaman brofufo amani bebre na no they will go extinct. Inti eye immigrants a free Africa eba no ya hwe ya omo no mbeba be populate omo ene endi kan sake omo yempame omo no nko because omo ni say anhwe ya daachi oman no beba omo man ni na beba bedane ebi before man because so hwe Africa averagely one person etumi wo be 5 averagely. Inti Africa there we have a future because hwe Africa now the population mostly no eyemebunu. So Africa has a bright future. But mbrofufo no entisa. And you see everyone will tell you every single group bia mbebunu dosum bia na it simply tells you that that group has a future. It's as simple as that. Into the fact that from 18 to 24 54% of them supported NDC no. It should tell you that the NDC has a bright future, but the NDC does not need to be complacent. But MPP, you need to be worried. Because in mbebunu omo benyi ababe dane 25, 35, 45, 50 in nyama ekono. And then you have just 22% MPP. Hey, and omo babe di 25 na 35 na NDC ya dia. Udi agra asobe issue. Jawajo. Hey, before you people have trouble. I kid you not. Hey, mo asem papa. And they are from 18 to 24 years. Just 22% of them. The party is now not attractive to the youth. The party simply is not attractive. And one of the things I'm a party ne kra attractive they say, me sure say youth ne when they say more opportunities. And ankokrafo kwa na party na boso. How is it that the largest population in your political party, it is people who are in the ages of 45 to 54? How? Omo no mo ye nkrofo mo take it omo no mo doso wo mo party nim dabi na why na bebudu ben no behun za den aga se me fa me honkongo she NPP mo dabi ohwe bebi an nkrofo ni gumo NDC no de no ho akwa ko shem. That's my analysis. Mon try mo ajo comment box ni mo me da se.